Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So this is hands down the best eyeliner trick, especially if you're over 50, 60, 70s, 80s, 90s. Are you ready? Let's get this beauty started. Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So my hair is very dirty. I'm going to wash it this afternoon. I'm working on testing out a new beauty product. So I'm relying on my Kerastase, my Fresh Affair Refreshing Dry Shampoo. It has vitamin E and rice starch in it, and it smells beautiful. So I do this when I'm trying to get by and make it just kind of manageable. And it gets really big, and I'm sure hair is going to be everywhere, but I'll put on my little headbands, and I'm getting into the headband motion instead of the clip. It's actually just, I'm really surprised. I haven't worn a headband since I was probably a teenager, right? I'm gonna go right into my rose lip balm. I can feel my lips just so parched all the time, and I can see how tired I am on my face. So we're gonna go into, in this little makeup tutorial, the best eyeliner hack. Like if you don't know how to do your makeup, like you need to know this hack. Like you can pull yourself together with this one hack, and you can use any color that your heart desires. So first, let's start off with, I'm gonna just use, believe it or not, my Rich Cream from Augustina's Batter, the Rich Cream. I got this as one of the products from I bought 3 products from the Sephora sale. It was very intentional. I've been waiting for a very long time to buy that because of the price point. So I waited, and I really find it to be very interesting. It melts into the skin, and it does give this radiance. It has 30 years of research, and I was really thrilled about it. I thought it was going to be, since it said Rich Cream, really heavy, and surprise, I kind of wanted it to be, but it's not. It literally goes in and then it melts into the skin. Now you can put over or under this cream. I would probably put it under because of being rich. You can do your Supergoop SPF 40. This is a really nice one if you want something light and velvety. It's a really nice sunscreen. So here we go. Let's start off with the eyes. Now, should you prime your eyes? It just depends. It depends if you want to prime them first and let the, if you have discoloration, if you're using a lighter color of an eyeliner. I'm going to be using dark chocolate, so I don't need to prime them. I want to be able to work with this eyeliner on my eye as eyeshadow. So that's really the very big key. And what's nice is that my reformulation of my eyeliners, you can do this because they're soft. It's not going to drag on the skin. And now what's interesting is I know people don't like a lot of change, and I'm doing a big brand rehaul and I'm reformulating to elevate my product. What's really nice about this is that some of the ladies are like, oh, I like the mechanical one. Are you going back to that? We're not. And the mechanical would dry out. It was all this plastic, and you would literally have this dull, like if you swatch my old formula and you swatch the new one, this is intense, rich, glossy, beautiful. That's what I wanted for you. I didn't want it dragging on the eye. The other one is very dull, the color. It's harder. It's not a nice smooth application. So again, you have to be careful too. We're working on our sharpener. It was a whole logistics thing, but when you sharpen these pencils, you have to be very careful. You can't use a cheap sharpener because it's going to break the wood. You have to use a sharpener that's made for eyeliner pencils because you're going to see that happen. You have to be, very mindful of what you're doing. If you feel resistance and you feel like it's clicking, you know that you're slicing this wood and it's going to ruin the tip. So you need to be using an eyeliner sharpener that is for eyeliners. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to you can be as sloppy or as messy as you want to with this because, you could literally close your eyes and just do it and it's going to come out amazing. So I'm going to just put on some of my dark chocolate. What's really nice too about this is that this will stay all day long. It's almost like you're taking your eyeliner and it's making a cream eyeshadow for you. So it could be this could be like a nice little dual pencil for you. You can use your dark chocolate if you like that. We have plum and we have navy. Navy is beautiful. If you have brown eyes, you want to do that navy, you can do that. So what I did was I just did a little messy kind of work out here on my eye. I'm going to blend it in, base of the lashes just up, and you can see that it just kind of disperses up at the top because I put most of the color down here, just swiping on, and I'm going to top it because you know I have to top everything with just something that's a little pretty, like a little bubbly. I'm going to show you that. But again, if you have, this is a great way if you have shaky hands, if you have really poor eyesight and you can't see and you don't really know how to work with eyeshadows and you kind of want to keep it simple, this is a great way to just kind of put it on and feel like, oh my gosh, it looks so bad, it's so messy. Don't worry. All you do is you go back in. And remember too, though, when you're working with my pencils like this and turning your eyeliner into an eyeshadow, you have to work swiftly. You can't just let it sit there because it will set up and it will not move. So you want to do it right away. So now you have a beautiful base and it's very natural. You can do high intensity. You can keep adding if you want to. You can go back and you can line the eyes. I'll show you how that will work. Let's do our little trick that we always do. Let me curl my lashes. Eyelashes are curled up. Now we can take the pencil and we can go to the end. Let me come up close here so I can see. We can just bring it up. I'm going to just flick it up. So I'm going to give my eyes a little lift. I'll go to the base here, go up over here, just right into those lashes. So I flick it up at the end. This is a trick that I showed you that's going to lift the eye. I'm going to take my short smudge brush because I don't want a lot of color just piling up there. And I'm going to whisk it out towards my eyebrow and I can really soften it. So it's going to just be that illusion. I mean, I'm not making a winged liner. I've actually really just diffused it at the end there. I can go back and add a little bit more if I want to right here and come up so you can see that it's going to kind of drag out. Sometimes if you just do it with your finger and you get that drag that you want and you're not kind of blending it out with the brush, you can do that also. So this is genius if you are over 50, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and you're like, you know what? I can't do all of these colors with our eyeshadow. I'm not doing it well. I just want to have a little color. I want to have something. This is what you can do. So now what you can do is you can take one of the little toppers. This is the Stila. This is called Shimmer and Glow. Also, Armani has one, it doesn't have a name on it, but it is basically like the same thing. Oh, it's an eye tint on the bottom it says. Or you could go with something that's a little bit more glitzy. The Valentino has these really big pearls. These are a little much, I think, unless you're going to an event, but these are much chunkier, kind of like a look for the eye. So I would just say, I don't know if Stila still has the Grace color that I have here, but it's very pretty if you want to. You have this base eyeliner as your eyeshadow, and you can literally take a little bit and put it on the eye. So it's almost like you're creating your own kind of custom color with whatever you top it on. So you can see, I just added a tiny bit. So it's going to give it a little extra. It's not going to be dull like this. It's going to be just a little bit of a sheen. If that's something that might work for you, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I think it looks nice that I'm just kind of giving it some just extra kind of reflection there. So now that the eyes are almost done, I'm going to take my volume up and I'm going to really separate the lashes. I'm going to get every little lash there. I'm going to go to the base of the lash. I'm going to front load. I'm going to wiggle back and I'm going to take straight up. So this is like a little comb that's going to comb out all of these lashes really nicely. And again, this is a very precise application. It's not a wand that you would just go and just start really going for it because you're going to put too much on and you're not going to get that really precise, beautiful lash. Lashes are done. Let me just brush my brows real quick. I like using the brownie. I don't know if I need to shape anything today with my brows, as we know they are thick. Now we're going to perfect the skin. So this was such an easy way to get a beautiful look on the eyes. It takes seconds. Use your eyeliner as your eyeshadow. It's almost like you're making a cream shadow. Not every eyeliner can do this. I specifically created my eyeliners reformulated for you, not only to have the color on the actual barrel, because I found it frustrating to be looking through my makeup bag with black, 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 black. Where is the color? So we have the charcoal, you'll see, you have the navy. So when you're looking, it's stress-free. Yeah, I'm always rushing kind of when I'm doing my makeup or I have a lot of things going on. I don't want to sift through things. So this is the reason why I did that. And being ultra creamy like this, you can have multi-uses. So that's what's really neat about it. So now we're going to just perfect the skin. I'm going to first, let's just do a little, I'm just going to go in with my Chanel B20. This is going to be very simple concealer. I'm going to take my concealer brush and just be really precise up in here. I'm not using my color corrector. I could use my Just Peachy. I want to keep it just a little simple today and give you that really beautiful makeup eyeliner eyeshadow hack. It's going to save you so much time. If you happen to forget an eyeshadow palette, you're on vacation, you're like, oh my gosh, I only have my eyeliners. You can do that. Same thing with your lipstick. If you have your lipstick and you forgot blush, you can use your lipstick as a cream blush. It's wonderful because it's going to give you that dewiness. It's a really great way to utilize your lipstick, not only for your lips, but also for your cheeks. And it gives you that monochromatic look. So everything goes together. All right. So I probably should have done the color corrector underneath since I've had the lack of sleep, but you know what? It's okay. We are going to just work with it. Let's pull the face together. So I'm going to use a little BB cream now with my foundation buffing brush, taking a little BB cream, working it into the skin. Again, I could use my no redness around my nose area, what have you. We'll just let the BB cream do its magic and give me some nice coverage there. I do notice on my forehead, since I've been using the frownies, which are those patches that I wear at night, basically I feel like it's cement on my forehead, have really worked. Like I wake up in the morning and I don't have this real big crease. I was seeing that on film when I was doing a lot of my reels and I'm very excited about it. I really love the fact that I'm making my forehead not move for 8 hours. I mean, that's the idea, 8 hours. I've been doing a little less, but nevertheless, I just love how I'm using something that's natural, it's an alternative, and I'm seeing results. So now we have a beautiful, just even toned skin. Very thrilled about it. I'm gonna go, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do my lipstick. I'm gonna use my Nikol, and I'm going to use my Cameo lip liner. I'm gonna use my lipstick on my cheeks for I'm just gonna pull it all together. So I'm going in with Cameo. This is one of my favorite lip liners. Then I'm going to take Nikol and I'm going to use this on my lips. So you get this shiny, velvet, creamy lipstick. So it's very, very pretty. I'm gonna do a little bit on my cheeks here. You can really see the color now. So you have a really pretty color that matches with your lipstick. I think I'm gonna just use a little of the Chanel. This is a cream bronzer. It comes in 2 different colors. And I use this is the NARS angled brush. And I'm just going to give a little bit more depth right here on my cheek so I can warm up my skin just a little bit where the sun would really hit it. It's the summertime coming up. Why not? Bronzer is on. I love that. I'm going to actually start self-tanning. I think I'm going to try it out. I've never had success with self-tanners, but I've been doing some research and watching some of the girls, and I think I'm going to be ready to experiment again for the summer. I'm going to see how it looks. So this is a very simple, easy way. I mean, eyes done like that. And what I like is that you're involved with the application. You get your fingers in it. It can be messy. It's not perfect. You don't have to feel like you're always not doing anything right. Get messy. Have fun. I'm going to use my Fix Makeup from Clarins as my setting spray. You know, we're trying to make it simple, right? As we're aging, especially in the summer, we want to have really beautiful look. We want it to be, you know, just, it could be bronzy. You could use a different pencil that's nice and creamy, that has a little bit of that sparkle to it. I mean, you can do all different types of combinations, but just be careful when you start, if your eyeliner is not smooth in a creamy formulation that's going to go on like that and stay all day. You want it to be a stay long eyeliner that has that formulation. Don't try to do it and start, you know, pulling on the eyelid. That's not going to be right. It's going to be very irritating for your eyes. So you want to get something that's nice and creamy, gives you that option as an eyeliner or as turning it into a cream eyeliner or a cream shadow. So that's the look. You can warm up the skin a little bit more if you want to. You can do a little bit of a different lip. Let's maybe top it with Manifest and Glow, or nice golden, beautiful, just highlight to the lip. And there you have your look. So ladies, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that simple trick. I hope you use it and report to me in the comments below if it worked for you. And until my next video, I'll see you later.